evening, everybody.
I am absolutely.
How are we? Everybody's so quiet already.
I'm doing good.
Oh, Sammy, are you busy, Sammy?
Nope. I was trying to get people to jump on, but a lot of them say, "Oh, I'm at Tinley." I'm like, "All right, okay."
Oh, you know, a lot of people are at
Everybody's-
Tinley.
Yeah.
Yep. But that's fine too. We're glad they're out having fun, but we're not glad that we're at home being bored, right?
Oh, yeah, no. Like showing
Adam,
all the pictures from Tinley.
Yes, Adam, I would love to hear.
My Instagram's been blowing up.
I was gonna
Really?
say on Instagram every time I scroll, it's Tinley, Tinley, Tinley.
Yeah.
Hey, James,
KG
how's
went
it
on
going?
live. KG went on live for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Stan. Who is this?
Why Stan don't jump in? Tell Stan to jump in.
Looks like
Jump in,
John's
Stan.
watching from the living room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Carissa, how's it going this evening? So, anybody have anything new and exciting in their collection this week?
I bought
We're
that.
expecting eggs any minute.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
What
Yeah.
kind of pairings?
It's banana pies they're gonna be. So yep.
Oh, wow. Nice. Hey, Casey. What did you get? Sammy? I think Sammy is frozen.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
You seriously looked like you were frozen.
Yeah,
I was
you
like, oh no, we lost Sammy.
No. So I know I that black hat lavender that I bought from Darren is shedded. So he looks good. Let me grab him. He's a male, so I'm gonna breed him next year.
Let's see here.
My little guy.
Oh, very nice.
Really pretty.
He's a black head lavender.
Nice.
So I'm gonna put him in with my gym.
I've got a leopard lavender.
Yeah, that's nice. Oh, you still got a
Yes.
little rough.
Let's see here.
So.
We got a couple in from DTMG and Morple's auction. Do you remember what they are? You can show them if you want. I'll let Bobby
Leopard, citron, clown.
get tied, and then a leopard, I believe, orange dream yellow belly,
Spot nose yellow belly.
spot nose yellow belly, clown female. They're both female. Oh my goodness, you're going to a show in Oklahoma City? So we're about 2 hours from Oklahoma City. That's cool. But Stan, I'm trying to. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to send Stan the link, and it's hard driving all these screens over here at once. So, Jamie, tell us a little about yourself.
What would you like to know?
So y'all did your first podcast.
Yes, that was terrifying.
Oh,
It went good though. I think it went good. Minus my little camera glitch there in the beginning. Yeah, hopefully we figure that out and next week it'll be better.
you do get more comfortable as time goes by. You just gotta. Sometimes, like when I first started, I couldn't do it without drinking. Seriously, I was like,
That's what the word is.
I gotta have a drink, and now I'm like, hey, sitting here sipping on my bouillon cubes and water.
Right?
So,
I should have done a shot, a couple of them.
yeah, right.
Yeah, well, I have 2 kids. Nathan, he's 23, and Cecilia, she's 20. Neither one of them live here. They're on their own, so.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's just scary. I have 2 16-year-old boys. Our oldest are 16, and they just went through driver's ed, and they're going to start having their license, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
That's very scary. I still worry about it all the time. I'm like, let me know when you get home.
Yeah. Oh, gorgeous.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Pretty.
I don't know why he was handling her with a.
I know he's the nicest snake ever, and she bit him. And
He was handling her there with a hook. And
yeah, this thing is a puppy dog. Hey, Jeremy, this is the one that actually bit Danny, and she is a puppy dog.
No, can't be Holly. That was a vicious killer.
No, she's not vicious. I mean, my goodness, look at that baby.
Beautiful.
She hadn't even.
Can't be. I thought
Yes.
that was a vicious killer. Didn't you see it?
Yeah.
My own 2 eyes.
Well, I should tell him, hey, Danny, I should get another discount because I was expecting some fire and you sent me a puppy.
There you go.
Truth be told, Danny has this tendency to be able to piss snakes off without trying. I've seen him, like, little defenseless corn snakes will try to kill Danny. So, I mean, it just... Danny's got this way with the animals. I mean, Nathan's stuff is, I'd say 99% calm, easygoing, laid back. Danny shows up, they all want to kill him. I think it's
Oh,
a
how
Danny
funny.
issue. I don't think it's a snake problem.
It's got to be a pheromones thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, Benjamin, thanks for showing some support again.
Yeah, Benji, what up?
Who has the YouTube on? I can hear an echo. Now, this one I actually really love. Do you remember?
so leopard, citron, clown, het pie.
Boy, you can see that leopard.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Nice.
That's pretty.
You know, I've got a light box, but it's a. Where's my hand sanitizer? I think it's behind the TV over here. Man, I forget what I was saying now.
Light box.
Oh yeah, I have a light box, and I should put it in here to show off snakes, but I don't have the room in here yet. So, Jeremy, what you been up to this week, man?
Oh, working. I just got done ultrasounding some snakes.
Oh,
Had one ovulation today. The chocolate triple het girl, she's gonna go. So we'll
wow.
potentially be able to hit chocolate. What is it? Chocolate DG hypos that are het clown.
Oh, well, yeah, you'll definitely have to let me know about that one because I've been looking for a chocolate clown stuff to
And
put with my chocolate Batman to make supers.
She's a beautiful line of chocolate too. Like she's very reduced pattern, very banded. She's just very, very badass looking.
Yeah.
But she's ovulating. I've got my Calabi vanilla het clown girl. She's at 40 mil now, so she should ovulate basically, any day. She was paired to the Batman possible red stripe, so we'll have some other awesome stuff from her. I'm trying to think. Basically, there was like the chocolate girl makes clutch 5 so far already for this season. And I think there's like 3 others that are basically right behind her. So I'm about to get slammed real quick with babies.
That'd be nice.
It sounds like
have
fun.
one.
I can't wait.
Well, see, here's the thing though. Like, it wouldn't be bad. Like, I guess it's a good problem to have, but at the same token, I've got the 2 carpet clutches coming that are going to be back to back. So there's roughly 20 babies per clutch.
Wow.
So there's 40. And that basically maxes out my 1065 rack. So I've got to go. Luckily, my buddy Mike that does the BOA stuff, he has a 1065 sitting unused that he told me, hey, you need it, just come get it. So
Oh, that's great.
needless to say, my standby rack's got to get here like within the next month. So I'm going to go from basically 8 babies for sale to a crap ton real quick. It'll be nice because I'll be able to like justify shows again.
Yeah, right.
Are you bringing anything to the show Saturday?
Yeah, I'll have some stuff. What will I have? I'll have my Xantix, my OD Xantix Spider female. She'll be there. Cine Het DG girl, a Coral Glow Pied Het Hypo male, Pied het 66% het VPI female. So I'll have some decent stuff. It's just like I'm basically scraping the bottom of the freaking barrel at the moment. Some leopard stuff that's het DG male wise. A lot of it's all just most of it's het DG stuff.
Yeah.
So
That's good. That's not bad to have.
it's not, and as much as I hate to do it, I'm going to price it just to move it, just because I know, like I could see how things are going to stack here, and like I said, I'm going to get slam packed with stuff that I need more. The space is a little bit more needed for, because it's going to be a lot more holdbacks this year, especially out of the clutch.
I bet.
The clutch that's in the incubator right now, that's 12 or 11 eggs, 12 eggs. I forget, 11 or 12 eggs. And that was the Batman to my pastel Exantic. So it's all Batman maker stuff. So basically anything female stays. Because I've got that male sitting in the rack right now that's, well, if you saw the video on it, the Leopard Vanilla TSK Het Clown.
Yeah.
And he's already locked up once with my one pied.
And he's talking TSK, y'all.
Yes,
That's
TSK.
his line of Exantic.
Yeah.
Let's be clear on that. That's
The
all
good
he
stuff,
owns.
the
That's
good
all he
stuff.
wants because he's colorblind.
No, I just prefer perfection. I don't want
There you go. I love giving Jeremy a hard time. Jeremy, you make it too easy, man.
I have
You know
no
what?
dog in the fight with the Exantic stuff, but you had my ears perking up when you said DG stuff, so we might need to chat. We just stepped into DG. This is our first year breeding, and I just won off of Morph Market a DG Orange Dream breeder male. So, and we have Pied and Clown, so DG goes great into Pied and Clown. So we're really excited to get into more DG stuff and try to have DG bring the Pied Clown all together to start doing double recessives, and that's where we're going to work. So it's great to have a direction. Yay.
Right?
That's the thing. If you have the direction, that's all. Like, you can piece it together from there. A lot of people they lack that direction, and then they get everything under the freaking sun.
Yeah.
So I mean, and that's where you kind of start running into trouble, I think.
Absolutely. We just started in June, and we got pieds because we love pieds, and we got into clowns because we had a wonderful friend who gave us some great genetics in clown. And then we got a couple of lavender albinos because he loves those. And then I said, in order to do a recessive project well, we need at least 20 animals, and so we need to stop getting recessives. So those are the ones we have. And then I just changed it, like, well, DG can work with all of them. So those 20 animals can be the same across all the boards. So now we're done with recessives and going to start piecing them together. So
Yeah.
Well,
That's kind of.
I've got that Cine Het DG female up on Morph Market. If you want her, let me know.
okay,
Because we'll work something out. But
cool.
I would consider dirt cheap for what she is at the moment. So, and I have her older sister, which looks freaking fantastic. She's actually breeding this year too.
Oh, nice.
Her sister I say her sister. It's actually from 20. What is she? 21? Yeah, she's 21 baby. Yeah, 21 baby. Yeah.
So are you ever going to get into the Bang project?
Oh, Holly. Yeah. No. Bang is in the works. Bang's in the works. More carpet pythons are in the works, and a Sumatran short-tail python is in the works for this year.
Oh, man.
So that also expanding to the other half of the basement is top priority this year too, because I'm going to need the room.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got a lot going on over there.
Yeah. I've been seeing too many people showing off Sumatran short tails, and it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna stop fighting my urge, and I'm gonna satisfy it. So I'm waiting for Elijah from Not to post up babies from this year, and I'm gonna pounce on one.
Nice. So, Jamie, what else do y'all do besides the ball pythons?
Okay, so we just before ball pythons, we did chickens. So we can have 6 chickens where we live. So we have 6 chickens.
We had 4 goats for a while.
We had 4 goats for a while. They poop way too much. So couldn't deal with the we just got ASFs 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, this month. So those are fun. And we learned really quick that those little suckers like to escape. And so we had a couple running loose in the garage. So now we built a metal shed inside of our garage, and that's perfect. I've had a couple get out, but I could catch them with my fingers instead of a mouse trap, which is great. So
Hey, Prince Elias, you want to jump on here with us? How's it going?
but yeah,
Oh,
we got a couple
Jamie.
cats, dogs, a bunch of children,
Yeah, right.
a decent number of snakes, a whole bunch of ASFs.
Yeah, now we're doing
You're
3D.
busy.
And we do
More
3D
towards-
printing.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so we started 3D printing hides, and so we'll have some hides
You-
that we're going to
y'all have
donate to the
something-
auction.
You
That's
have something
awesome.
that you can show right now.
Yeah. So this would be like a gecko hide or a very small snake hide. So it's kind of
Very
cute little
cool.
tree stump.
Yeah, it's almost
How long
like-
does it take to print?
This one,
that one takes a little over 14 hours.
but the whole inside of this gets
Wow.
filled up with supports, and I have to remove all that. So it is like
Okay.
almost solid. Then we have a small square hide that works really well for baby ball pythons.
Yeah, it's about 4 inches square.
Cute.
And
Love
then
the
this
color.
is the larger square. This is like for, I don't know. Twidget still fits in this. Go away, Twidget. I think like 400, 300 grams, 200 grams would still fit in this. And then we have like, this is our largest one, and it
Yeah.
works for small males if they really want to squeeze in. Or so our 2-year-old females are fitting in this too, or 1.5-year-old females are fitting in these.
How much are they going for?
Yeah, 9 inches by 7 inches.
It's 3 inches.
And I like we put the hole in the corner, so I thought that was interesting. And then when they sit like this, they could come out in a diagonal and have a better, it's easier for them to get to the rats instead of having it like, I had them sitting in there like this with the hole here, and the end of the tub was right there. So
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
I liked it in the corner.
Now, what's the price on them things?
Did we price them yet? So we've
Yeah.
sold, that's his thing. For the auction, we're saying 2. You pick what 2 hides you want and what colors that we have. And if they go for more than $40, we'll pay shipping. That's what we're doing with the auction. So
Yeah.
Gotta make
For the
pink
tree
ones.
stump, I have the tree stump at 25, and then the biggest one at 20, and then the small square I think I've got at 10. I don't think I have that medium.
this
one
one's
there
at 10 then, and this would be 10 for 2.
Gotta make some pink ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
yet. Just the color you want.
I like the green. I think what you need to do, because, and this is being selfish on my end, I want to find someone that makes freaking water bowls that aren't heavy as hell, but look
That would be
good. And
Yeah, and
nobody.
I've been
Make
making these out of a material that has a higher melting point, so you could throw it in the dishwasher and.
Yeah, so it's PTGE. So it can withstand up to temperatures of 195 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, we can look into water bowls. The only thing with this, it is really light, and so we'd have to work on the design to where it wouldn't tip.
Yeah,
'Cause it
that's
is
our
a light
worries, because
material.
it's so light. Yeah, we got to look at something that.
Well, I'm thinking of like something that would fit nice in like a 4x2x2 enclosure. So I mean, it would be a decent size
Okay.
water bowl. But if you guys let me know what something like that would cost, if you guys could come up with a design for something like that, because like I said, nobody around does it.
Okay.
Yeah, and so if you give us a design, we've done it before where someone's reached out to us and has asked for something specific. Like it was one of these snake hides, but much taller for their
Yeah.
bearded dragon. And so we changed some stuff up and we gave it to them at cost. As long as they gave us information back so we could tweak the design, then it's just at whatever it costed to make for the material. We've done that before.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, get with us about that. That'd be great. we're always looking at how to build it. So we go to a lot of snake shows, reptile shows here in Tennessee, and there's a lot of 3D printing stuff there, but it's all toys and dragons and Pokemons, and nobody was doing like reptile specific stuff that we could use, like hides or, like you said, water
Right.
bowls, or even snakes, like the little toys. No one was really having snakes. It was just all like dragons and stuff. So we're working on that to have more stuff at our table while we're waiting for babies.
My brother and sister-in-law got a 3D printer around Christmas time, and they make,
I think everybody
The snake.
froze. I think
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
yeah, super cool. It's fun.
Oh, hang on. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't get to see that. I'm trying to send out a link.
Wow, that's cool.
Oh my goodness, I love that.
oh, very
Isn't that
nice.
cool? Yeah, it was fun. This is the other one.
Nice.
Oh, wrong way.
Oh yeah.
I've seen a lot of people at the shows with those, and they are so popular.
And that one
Yeah.
there, we can print. That one you can have. That has you have to watch the licensing, because some of them you can't sell, but that one you can.
Oh.
We've printed that one in green for our son.
Oh.
Actually, those are
yeah.
cool.
They're
Yeah.
super fun to fidget with.
Absolutely. Oh, hi, Kitty.
Bobby,
That-
Bobby, you need
that's Griff in the background.
Nice.
you need to get me one.
So, Jamie, how long have you guys been doing ball pythons, or do you do ball pythons? I'm just presuming
Yep.
now.
Yep, just ball pythons. John started 2019, I believe, and then his brother joined in with him, and then I came in 2021. So
Okay.
been a few years. This is our third year breeding. 21 was our first clutch.
So you guys still have that
Nice.
leopard lesser
That's
spot
great.
nose, I think, don't you? 'Cause I think you got him from the auction or something. I thought.
Yeah, we have. He was a good buddy. We did end up selling him,
Oh, okay.
but he was.
He was a pretty
my,
snake.
Yeah, he was, and he was so friendly. He would sit at my computer with me for like an hour, just chilling on my neck.
I bought a leopard pie clown.
When?
I'm gonna be breeding her hopefully next year.
When did you get her?
This is a guy up in White Plains, New York. I don't have his name, but I think she's got a lot of. She's turning really orangey. So I'll grab her. Show you guys. Ugh.
So, Jeremy, who do you have on the show this week?
I have Owen McIntyre from Rogue Reptiles. He does a lot. He does everything that's not ball pythons, basically. Carpets, white lips, olives. Trying to think what else. He does a whole bunch of stuff. Madagascar, hognose, like the giant hognose, I think they are. Like he works with a lot of oddball stuff.
Yeah.
And he's local too, so that's kind of cool too.
Oh, that's good. Where's that girl at?
That's pretty.
Yeah.
With that head.
Yeah, that's really pretty. That's a nice high patterned.
So leopard pie clown. Female.
She is pretty cool. I'd like to put her to that Batman in there.
So she got a lot of orange back here. If I could get it to straighten out.
Yeah, I need to get in some more pad stuff really bad.
I'm gonna be having a lot of them this year. Hopefully, my 3 females go.
It's not something that I really particularly like. I know Bobby loves it, but I know it sells good too.
I got a lot of hypo pies. Hopefully, I got two females that got hypo in it. One is a hypo, she's orange dream enchi pie, and I bred it to a pie hypo.
Mhm.
And then the other one is an orange dream enchi double head hypo pie, and then the male's the same genes, except he's head hypo.
Oh, okay.
So
I just noticed your shirt. Supporting the FNA, man.
Definitely, yeah.
I got my Sammy shirt on that I had made.
There you go.
It's the only way you can get a black shirt from Sammy is if you have it made yourself.
You gotta watch wearing those bright pink shirts and the auto focus and auto color on a camera. It makes you look like you're in witness protection.
I'm bringing them to Battlefield next week.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm coming up.
Awesome.
And Sammy just had some stickers made too,
Oh yeah. Well,
but I don't think they're going to be here in time for me to get them and then ship them to him. So he'll be here in April. We're going to be at the Dallas in ARBC. And so he'll be passing them out there. I'm sure I ordered 150. He probably come back with 2 left.
Well, Sammy, you're going out to see Holly in April.
yes.
Right. All right. Well, Holly, here's what I'm going to do because I have that picture for you. I'm going to give the picture to Sammy at Gettysburg next weekend.
Okay.
And Sammy, if you could take it out to Holly, just because I'm afraid to ship it in order that for fear it'll get just screwed up. I trust it in your hands a lot more than I do UPS or FedEx or Postal Service.
I put it in my suitcase with all the pink shirts.
It'll be cushioned like nothing else.
So who had patches made this year?
Oh, don't get me started on the patches.
I had to. I'm sorry.
Damn it, Holly. Freaking teethers, man. I tell you what, they're teethers.
Isn't it hilarious? I'm actually looking forward to getting some. I only have one right now. And I started a little patch line back there. So, like, there's the stickers on the plexiglass, and then I have my little patch deal here.
I see Chris got a lot of patches.
Yep. I think he's going to be sending me one. I hope so. I did his design. And then the other Chris, he had some made. Now, what was the story behind that? Did somebody actually cut his patch to fit onto the bag?
What, Sorrentino's patch?
Yes.
Yeah, they cut 3/4 of his sticker off just to have the balls deep. They didn't want the logo already. They basically neutered his ass just to put on their bag. Freaking hilarious. Oh my god.
So who did that?
I don't remember who it was. I do not remember.
We need to send him a little sticker pack because that was so funny.
And, I get the reasoning, the method, the thought behind the patches. I do. Mm-hmm. I just have a hard time justifying. I think it's a passing fad.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I do like the concept. It's smart to an extent, but it's all right, you take your fanny pack, all right? Everybody that I have looked at on their fanny pack, you can fit at most 8 patches. And that's if you are very good at Tetris. And
Elias.
Patches on there. Sorry, Elias, how many patches you got on your bag?
Right now I just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, 7. All right, so one shy of a perfect Tetris match. You get 100.
But I went on Amazon and got this. I think it was like $10 or $12, but it's like a patch holder booklet for all the extras that I'm not using right now.
That is neat. I do like the book.
Yeah, so I still got like 3 pages to fill up. So hopefully I'll collect some in Daytona.
Is it Velcro? How do they work?
Yeah, they're Velcro backed.
Okay.
Hey, Josh. Well, that is neat there. I didn't know there was a book. Oh, looky here, Sammy. Yeah.
Just came in today.
Yeah, he told me when he went to the post office the other day, and what he not just buying the cost of the shirts, but also paying for shipping to send all these shirts out for free. I think it's so cool. But I'm like, Sammy, start giving out stickers, sell them shirts.
Absolutely.
Right.
You can sell them now. I already got my free one. You can start selling them now.
Hey, Stan.
What's up, Stan?
Stan the man.
Dan.
What's up, beautiful people?
Not
everybody hear me?
much. Sitting here laughing at the whole patch deal.
Yeah, we hear you, Stan, or at least I did. But yeah, I just can't.
Barely.
I can't.
What'd you say, barely?
Yeah,
you're
you're
all
real
good.
low.
Let me go in my settings. Go ahead. You guys can talk. Go ahead.
Just the
But
price of having the patches made, and then you're supposed to send them to Redline so they can add them to the bags, right? Well, I think it's too late for that at this point. I don't know.
It was optional. Yeah, it was optional. You didn't have to, but they pre-made 350 bags, so you would have to order 350 patches to participate in that part of it. That was not a part of my budget, so I just ordered 100 of one design and 100 of another design. And I did tell Robin that he could put my designs in the one that's being auctioned off at the for US Arc. So it's going to be, so my patches will be in that bag, but everybody else, you just got to find me at one of these expos to get it.
Well, save me one for Daytona.
Oh, I got you. I'm making a list now. Bosa was number one to put his name on the list for Daytona.
Well, Sammy and I are going to try to make it out there.
Well, what are the prices on the patches?
I had two different designs, one for my podcast and one just for the regular company. That was for the two designs, 100 quantities per design plus the molding fee, because the company charges a molding fee and shipping. It came out as 275 altogether with shipping and stuff.
Yeah, but if you have them done again, the next time they're much cheaper because the mold's already done, correct?
Yeah. So if I need to reorder, they're not going to do that molding fee anymore because it's already in their system.
Yeah, because then I think it breaks it down to like 65 cents a piece, don't it?
Yeah.
So 65 cents. I mean, the first initial getting them is a little pricey, but after that, I mean, to get them is really not 65 cents. I mean, you can honestly sell them for $3 to $5 a pop on your table if you really wanted to.
And some people outsource theirs from different companies on that same website. I think it's called Alibaba. So some people got better deals than what we got. But if you don't want to go through all that hassle of finding something, just hit up Robin. He did all mine for me. I didn't have to do all the legwork. I just sent him the money.
Well, you can go to Patch. There's a company called Patchworks does it too. You could just send them your design and what you want, and they'll do it for you. And they hit you back like immediately. It's an American company. I already emailed them, and they send you back like an email like within less than 24 hours.
Yeah, you don't have to use the exact company that Robin suggested, but you know, if you're lazy like me and don't want to do all that extra work, have him do it.
Hey, Taylor, how's it going? So, Jeremy, we need to have you some made.
What's that?
We need to have you some made, but you and Danny, y'all need to do one together. And you who?
It's like I said in the group chat. After I'm gonna let this thing play out for a year, roughly, maybe a little bit longer. If there is still all this hype behind the patch thing, maybe I'll jump on the hype train. Yeah. The only patch I've seen that I legit really thought that I have to have it, and no one's going to be surprised by it, is John Daig's JD Constrictions patch. Because it's a Stormtrooper helmet.
The Stormtrooper, yeah.
Badass.
Yeah.
Like one, it hits my Exantic thing. Plus, it hits my Star Wars bone. So it was just like I almost messaged Adam there from Proper Royals and said, "Hey, pick me up a freaking patch. I will pay you for it. Just get it."
Jeremy,
but I thought, no, if I do that, then I'm a hypocrite to being against this whole patch thing. So I didn't do it. So when I bitch and moan about not having a Stormtrooper helmet patch, you guys all just tell me, Jeremy, you stuck to your guns.
That's funny.
I can't. I don't know. You've got 8 spots, and there's like 100 patches.
Yeah.
But if you're like me, I collect fanny packs like they're Gucci purses. So I have a lot that have that Velcro backing, and I also have a tactical backpack that I take to work. It also has that Velcro backing, so I can technically put all 100 of those patches on that backpack and be straight. But it's okay, okay, Jeremy. I'll get you the Stormtrooper when I go to Daytona.
I was gonna say at some point I think I had like I think that's just what I need to have just because it hits both of my loves in my life. But I just I don't know. Like, I hate being that Debbie Downer because I'm not a Debbie Downer. I may joke and bust people's asses just to be funny, haha. But
red line.
It's okay, Jeremy. It's okay. I'm the only
All
person
day,
in the
every
Reptile
day, baby.
community that hates
Hold on.
DG, so you're not weird.
That's the one I have.
So this one here,
Portuguese
did
python.
you get it with that piece, right?
Yep.
And then
Oh, nice. Love that one.
so those are the ones I have so far.
Them are more patches.
Hey, Jason,
Yeah.
what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Jeremy, what's all this I hear about you being anti-patch? What is going on? I'll send you $50. All right.
It's like I told Chris. Granted, I might have gotten a little over the top with Chris just because I like to bust Chris's balls like big time. But it's like I told him, I was like, dude, the chances of being that one of those 8 to 6 people that ends up on someone's fanny pack are slim to none. I was like, you're gonna get filled up. Bob's balls is gonna be probably on the majority of them. Well, Bob's patch takes up 3/4 of the fanny pack.
Yeah, it does.
That was strategic.
I told him, it's like, you know what's going to happen with your patch, Chris? And I told him, I was like, it's going to become some kid's teether. Because
Oh, how funny.
everybody's going to have all these patches laying around. If you got kids, they're going to get them and they're going to chew on them and mangle them. And it's a never ending cycle.
There's difference in the patches. I don't know if you guys know it. So like this one here, these ones here are just like the flat. These here are just like the flat vinyl with the Velcro on the back.
Yeah.
So those ones there are just like flat, right? And then these ones here are actually what they consider as 3D. So it's actually kind of embossed, so it sticks out. Can you see that?
Yeah.
It actually pops off of it. So if you look at Mike from Mercy Morphs, he has one that looks like a coin with an axe in it, and the axe is like 3D popping off of it like that. Like this one here, how it pops off. So the 3D ones are actually a little bit more money if you have them done. But then again, it goes into what design you have, if they can actually do it 3D or not.
Hey, A1 Pets, how's it going?
So, I mean,
Yeah, I still
the
like a fanny pack.
flatter vinyl ones are cheaper, but
The fanny pack, I like the idea
Good,
of
Holly.
the little tool pouch they have in there for working a show. I think it's really handy to have a fanny pack. Now, if it's that fanny pack, I don't know, but I do want to get one of those inserts for my fanny pack and put tools in it. Eventually when I do start, working the show.
Oh, see, I did think of that. That was the one because someone in the chat in one of the group chats did say about how the fanny packs are nice for shows. And I got to thinking after the fact, after I went on 2 different group chats because they both started on about the patches at the same freaking time. So I was going off in 2 different chats about this. And somebody brought up about the money aspect. You know, you can put your money in it, this and that. It's like, okay, that makes a little bit more sense as to why to have the fanny pack for the show aspect, just to hold the money, because that would be nicer than digging into my pocket all the time and pulling out my personal wallet and unclipping stuff. And yeah.
Right.
So
when I go to the shows, I wear a backpack because I can put more stuff in the backpack.
True. Yeah.
And it's got my design on the backpack.
Well, see, I think that's what I had said about is that a backpack, like one of these tactical backpacks, would have been a perfect thing because they have a lot of that Velcro on the back.
That's great.
That's like, where on the
all of them except the stormtrooper one.
Yeah.
all except for the stormtrooper patch. They were all evil, but that.
I was just telling Holly we all should get our Simpsons patch done. The Simpsons art she does for the show. It'd be a special edition.
That would be fun.
Somebody was saying something about the green IUs would be really neat on a patch, and they're like, and then you can go and have charge I don't know $5-10 a pop for it. It's like, who the hell gonna buy a patch for $10 freaking?
Collectors.
Yeah, probably not 10, but I don't know. You can auction it off, or some breeders they sold them for like between $3 and $4, depending on the size. Like if you have a Bob Vu, you probably got to pay $5 for that big one. But you can make some money. You can make some money off of it. It shows.
I just can't see. That's just I don't know.
It's not really about money. It's more just like brand recognition. It's just free advertising, really getting it out there.
So you should give them out for free.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's a smart thing to do.
Steroids.
There's a cost in
Well,
that.
I don't like it going to a show and people are selling stickers. I'm like, really? Take your sticker and keep it.
Chris, balls deep. Chris.
Oh, does he really?
I've seen stickers.
I'll get mine done. I'll
$5
have a special one. I'll have a special one for October.
Oh, I bet.
Where for Tenley? You coming to
No,
Tenley on October?
patch.
The patch.
I might. I've been talking to somebody, but I'll have a patch done for sure. I already got the artwork's already done. It's already done. I just got to get the patches made.
See,
I'm thinking about. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead, Elias. Go ahead. I've been chatting enough.
I was saying that I'm thinking about getting a patch done of celebrating my first clutch. But I think if I don't use words, I just use the picture, it'll be universal for anybody. But it's basically this
Nice.
artwork of the babies and the eggs. So I think I'm going to get that done. And that could be universal for any breeder who, breed ball pythons. They could have that on. So that might be something I'll have for Daytona too.
Yeah, that's a cute one.
What night are you going to Daytona? Are you going Thursday night? What time? When you going down there? Friday night? Friday morning?
I'm gonna go ahead and do the VIP. So I'm probably be there Thursday, all the way to like Sunday or Monday.
Yeah, the VIP is $100 to get in for an hour.
It is. But I have bad social anxiety. I'm the type person, if I go to an event or party, I have to be the first one there as people come in. So that's why it's worth it for me, because I can't come at a reptile show at 10 or 11 o'clock and it's already packed. It's gonna freak me out.
Yeah, Daytona. My first time going to Daytona, man, I was in line for an hour and a half sitting in that sun, boy. I was baking.
I got to be in the building.
Was it, Sammy?
No,
Or
not
the year
last
before,
year. The year
Sammy?
before. Yeah, because I didn't know
Year
how
before?
the line was gonna be. Yeah, the first year I went, but I only went I was in line for an hour and a half. I was at the show for an hour. Because my cousin goes, "Oh man, I gotta go back to school." I go, if I knew that, I would have never came. But last year I was there. We were right across the street, so I stood at the show. Holly knows I don't go back to the room till the show's over with.
Yeah, literally. As soon as we can get in there, he's in there, and I'm like already in the room taking a nap because I'm old.
He's getting his money's worth.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I'm not gonna lie to you. Anybody that comes to Daytona, if you're looking for good deals, it'll be Sunday. Sunday, if you wait to the end of the show, you can grab some killer deals. I mean, from racks to animals to plants, because nobody wants to go back home with it, and I get it. So they'll I mean, by noon on Sunday, they're already 50% off. So
I think I need to lasso the boys and bring them to some shows.
Depending on who the vendor is and what they want to drop the price on,
I'm gonna be looking for calicos.
Hey, Nikki. Sammy's always looking for calico, pied, leopards, orange dream. And I'm trying to get him a mixture going, trying to get him to put other stuff in it, So
Sorrentino just posted a beautiful calico girl on his morph market, I think. Let me see if I can't find the picture of it. Like, it was beautiful female.
Female what?
There's a calico. What do you say? I found it. Orange Dream Black Pastel NG Calico. Thing's freaking phenomenal looking. Blow me up here once, Holly.
All right. Let me find you, Jeremy.
Oh,
you know how it is when you get a bunch of people on. Yes,
Wow,
I seen
nice.
that thing.
I saw that one today.
Yep.
How much is that? What's that going for?
Yeah, how much is that one, Jeremy?
I have no idea. I didn't even go look at it on his morph market. He just threw it up in the group chat, said, "Hey, I just put this up." So if you do hit him up, let him know I sent you, so that way he at least knows I like him a little bit.
So Jeremy can get his discount.
Actually, you know what?
Preferred
I've not
customer.
bought anything off of Chris yet.
Refer a
I've
friend.
not bought anything off. Yeah. My refer a friend bonus.
Yeah.
No, hit him up, Sammy. If you want calico or anybody wants calico, hit Chris up there because he did just put that up today. So
I got one just like that, but she's a real teeny baby.
Oh,
She's
okay.
She's head pie, head clown. She's calico something. I got it on the auction.
Calico Sunset?
No, I don't know what she was. Calico something. I got it from that.
If you had any
I think he said something. Oh.
Okay,
she's at 1,200 grams roughly, a little over 1,200.
You was immediately like, Sunset?
Damn.
All right.
Yeah. That's another big expensive project.
Ooh, that's
So
nice.
Sammy.
Yeah, that's nice.
Sammy.
Yes.
That one that he listed is a 21 and he wants $950. It's a female.
Oh yeah. I gotta check
He
them
has
out.
another
Yeah,
orange.
you might need to get on that.
He has another Orange Dream Inchy Calico from 20 female. He wants $550.
Tell him to hit me up.
Okay, I'm going to do the sponsors videos real quick, and then if anybody has anything they want to auction off tonight, we can run them. Let me see where I'm driving at here. We're back.
So we have 2 Jamies on here tonight.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I don't know this one.
Hi, I'm with More Forge.
I saw your cat. It was cute.
Thank you. He's kind of a nuisance when you don't want him to be.
Is that like his little wheel on the side? Does that like
Oh
rotate?
yeah. Yep. He can
It's like
run in there.
spins. Oh, nice.
Yep.
It's a little hamster wheel.
It's huge.
What's that, Sammy?
This is a banana calico, orange dream, yellow belly.
Nice. That's beautiful, calico.
And this is
Is that something you're just showing off, or you wanting to auction off?
No.
You move fast.
That was fast.
I auctioned a snake and I bought it back.
Yep.
Well, we were doing the auction for
Hey guys, how's it going?
I bought it back. I put it for auction for $20 and I bought it back for $40.
Yep. But it was for a great cause.
I go, the snake is worth more money than that. So I put $40. I figured maybe the price will go up. Nobody went for it. They go, Sam, you bought your own snake back. Yeah, that way I don't have to ship them. So I saved money.
That's one way to look at it, Sammy.
Sammy's not stupid.
Right.
Sammy was thinking outside the box on that one.
I figure he'll go up to like $100, man. Nobody went it. So I'll take them. It was for your auction, Stan.
Yep. So if y'all want some good hurricane, right here, that's Sammy. That's who we got our hurricanes from in Pomona. And I think he said that was from the Hans line. I don't know if Matt, did you buy into that directly from him or what?
And then we buy 2 more hurricanes from Tony Hard.
Yep. We got you want to grab that mail?
That mail, you can sell the mail because you said we can't use them. So
yeah. I'll be shaking it up over here. Hey, Steve.
One of these days I'll get into the tricanes, but yeah, one of these days I will. But I'm trying to save up because I'm on the wait list for the LC, formerly known as the LC Black Magic. That's what I want to spend my money on.
Yeah.
Any snakes I'm buying, I'm sending them to Holly. Unless it's a pie. If it's a pie, it comes this way. If there's anything else, it goes that way.
That's a good deal right there.
Yeah, he's.
If she gets full, Sammy, send him over here. I'll hold on to some.
Sammy's gonna have to buy me a new rack pretty soon. Jeremy's like, I need to know a bill like this.
Yeah, well, no, see, that's kind of where I've got some, like the chocolate triple head girl. That's all my buddy. That's my buddy Mike's snake.
Yeah,
he sent it here, and I'm just working the project. I'm like reaping benefits from not even having to pay the cost of a triple het with chocolate in it. And there's a normal triple het sitting there too. Now she's not ready to rock and roll yet. She's of size, but
I got a nice male. He's a pastel chocolate double head pie DG.
And see, I don't want to play the double het to double het game though, Sammy.
Yeah,
that's a headache and a half. Then that's a bunch of pos hats. I paired the chocolate to DG Hypo male. So now I'm only testing one head.
I paired him up to a GHI pastel female.
Okay.
She's got some. I got her just for the pattern on her. I didn't care who she was. Her patterns are nasty. They're real tight and big. I bought a lot of snakes just because the pattern on them.
Turn the big light and grab
I first got into the snakes. I go, yeah, I'll take that.
Sammy, you still do that.
I'm getting into the clowns now and everything else.
Mister, slow down. Oh, he's in a hurry.
No, I got one that acts just like that.
I hate it when they do this.
That man will do that. And the next thing you know, it's going to poop on you. Watch out.
Yep. Oh, I know. Oh,
I got my my panda pie. He don't keep still for nothing.
So this guy, what did you say? An inchy butter hurricane, Bobby?
Yeah.
Sammy, what do you want to start him off at?
I don't know. $100 at least.
Okay. I'm not putting a timer on, but It's 8:25 right now here, and I'll watch the time if anybody is interested. But there's one almost just like him, and we can't put them together. So okay, y'all are gonna have to take over. So go ahead, Jeremy. I'll be right back. I got to put this snake up. Oh
What
yeah,
am I
I'm putting
doing?
you on the spot.
You're in You're in charge.
It's your time to talk. It's your time to talk.
Entertain us now, Jeremy. Go.
Somebody in the chat,
who
please
wants to
throw
see
up
Jeremy
100.
Pull out a carpet python.
Oh, somebody did. Oh,
Jeremy, did you watch the show on Thursday night?
No. What did I miss?
So
Thursday night?
you know Tim from Intrepid Exotics, right?
Yeah.
So we had him on the show, and he has it's a hybrid. So it's a jungle carpet to a green tree python. He didn't breed it, but he got it from somebody. And what happens, they turn out to be just like spiders. It, winds up getting the wobble and the twisting. But he has it for educational purposes because, he does a lot of educational. He doesn't breed at all.
Yeah. See,
But she's a big girl.
Cool, but
she's a beautiful girl.
that's one of those things where, like, in the carpet community is really tight knit.
Yeah.
If once you start making hybrids like that, man, that's a very limited community when it comes to the carpets. Just because we can't get in, there's no new blood that you can get in. Nothing can come out of Australia anymore.
Right.
Do the carpets
that's why it gets the big thing.
temperament?
Well, it can. You just got to know the
similar to
right
ball
person
python?
that knows the right person.
Temperament wise, I mean, I work with mine out of the egg. So you can see, I mean, she's just very mellow, acts like any other snake. I mean, other than she just likes to move. But they start out super small, so they do have a little bit of feistiness to them out of the egg.
Okay.
Just you're so much smaller than they are. I think like your average baby, I never weighed one, but you're probably talking like 12 grams maybe. Like,
oh wow.
They're like literally super tiny. This girl here is just about a year old, and she's only this big.
She looks long and skinny to me.
I like that one.
They are.
I watched your video recently, Jeremy, and you showed your holdbacks, and I was like, oh man. It made me want to get one. I had a coastal carpet just for a little while, just for the experience a long time ago, and it was really cute. It was a little spunky, but they calm down over time. They really become reliably like dog tame after a while if you work with them. They're very, very reliably calm from what I can tell. It was tempting. I went straight to Morph Market. Well, let's just take a look at what jungle carpets are out there. And somebody had not an especially yellow one, but basically an adult female on Morph Market. It's probably still on there for like $400. And I was like,
I move babies jungles at 400. Doesn't matter, male, female. $400 is basically the base of it. And like they're a very consistent seller. Everybody, like, for something that people seem to be, they give it a bad rap. They think they're mean, nasty, bitey, nippy. For something that has that reputation, they sell really good still. I don't know if it's the fact people want that little bit of spice in their life, or that they've seen stuff to where, because it's like you said, Jason. As they get older, it's like I was told, like with Xena there when I got him, that they may be feisty, and then one day it's like someone just flipped a switch, and they just decided to wake up one day and decide that you're okay, and we're cool type of deal. And that's exactly what happened. Just one day, just You know, I mean, I worked like hell with him, but I think it was more of a just one day he just didn't give two shits. He just realized, you know, this guy isn't going to do anything anyway.
Yeah, that would be fun to get into. I was
The
tempted.
Inchy
I'll have plenty of
hurricane
it.
butter male from Hardwire Exotics. Heaven. Go ahead, Jason. Sorry, I was just trying to answer that question.
Oh no, I don't know. You know how it is with our addictive personalities. Like, I mean, you want something new and shiny, and carpets would be a fun project to get like a well started or like practically like adult female would be fun at an affordable price. You can put it in a big display vivarium, and you get to see them. I love ball pythons and I love rosy boas, but they can be, you know, uh, just a little bit boring sometimes. A little bit. They're chill, and I like that about them. But you want to enjoy like a display animal too,
Yeah.
and they're
Carpets are
definitely
almost always out.
yeah. Yeah, they're on the branches, and you could build little shelves and different stuff for them. It would be fun. I've thought about it. I have like a focus cube cage. It's a really big one,
Oh, that would be
and I could
perfect.
just, yeah, it has a built-in light, and I could just put in a heat lamp and thermostat, and boom, I'd be good. So
You know, honestly,
it's
like the way I have my enclosure set up, there's an LED light bar in the front that you can't even see because it's tucked up in there. There's an LED light bar in there and a radiant heat panel on the left side. That's it.
yeah,
So like, I don't need to have any heat lamps or anything. It allows me the ability to just stack them because those are 4x2x2s and they're 3 high.
yeah.
So, and that gives them more than enough room. I mean, they're always out. The only time the females aren't, or the only time they're not out is if they're in shed or if the females are gravid. And right now, the 2 females, actually, Lagatha is due to lay 2 weeks. Yeah,
Really?
she's due to lay the week. Yeah, she's due to lay the week after Gettysburg.
Oh man, that's
So,
gonna be so much fun.
So
the,
Jeremy,
I'm gonna do
what's their humidity requirements? Is it the same as balls?
same as balls. You have 50, about
Okay.
50, 60%. You don't normally have to mist them. If they're in a PVC enclosure, yeah, you don't even need to bother misting. If you have a
Okay.
water bowl big enough, that just gives enough natural humidity from that. Temps
So what
are
if
actually a little
what
bit
if they
cooler,
were
too.
what if they were in a I don't want to say full bioactive, but the exteriums. I think their largest one they have is 36 by 36 by 24, I think it is. So it's 3 foot tall,
That would be
3
big
foot
enough.
wide, and I think it's 2 foot deep.
That would be big enough. I mean, I guess because you figure, I mean, I'm going to 4x2x2. You're going to 3x3x2. So I mean, I don't see where the issue would be on that one. I think that would be fine.
But since it's glass, would you have to mist it
I would.
or put a
I guess
mister
you'd have to
system
see
in
how
it?
much. I was gonna say, I guess you'd have to see how much humidity you actually lose from it.
Right.
Like I think carpets, in my opinion, have a hard time having a bad shed. I really don't miss these guys down at all. No, I never put a hygrometer in the enclosures, but I'm just going off of a base that, if I'm not having any shedding issues, my humidity's got to be about, around that 50 to 60% point anyway. Because when you open it up, I mean, you can tell you know how you can feel that air, that air that feels just a little bit damper. You get that. But yeah, there's no like.
Well,
There's
being in
no.
Florida,
I
I
haven't done
probably wouldn't need it.
What's that?
I said being in Florida with the humidity, I probably wouldn't need it.
Oh hell no. Down there in Florida, you guys got the perfect setup anyway.
'Cause I know somebody. He's a couple hours from me, and I'm assuming that he breeds them, but he sells carpets I can get them for $120 all day.
Oh shit!
I mean,
So
they're
that's
hatchlings,
cheap.
but
That's
You
that's
know?
dirt cheap. Holy shit.
And I'm pretty sure, I think they're coastal, I believe.
Okay. Coastals get a little. See, that's where coastals get on average a little bit bigger than the jungles. It's also a completely different color palette too.
Yeah, yeah.
Coastals
Yeah.
don't get the beautiful black and yellow. Coastals get more of like grays.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
that's
can
what it
have
looked like in the picture when I seen it. It was like a grayish, almost grayish black.
striping. But there are McDowellite carpets that have gotten to like 11 feet. Like they can get pretty long. So that's too big for me. So Jamie, number 2, are you thinking about getting a new species?
Is that me, Jamie
Yeah.
number 2?
Yeah, you're number 2 now. This is Jeremy number 1, and this is
Okay.
Jamie number 1.
Okay.
You're number 2. So, are you considering working with something else?
No,
I gotta
for
run,
now
guys.
we're just gonna do the ball pythons. We have one leopard gecko, and one of the boys is interested in a hognose,
Mm.
but as of now, just ball pythons.
Yeah.
I did hear at the last show when I went to Tampa show, which is a Repticon, was talking to a couple people and they said hognose is kind of really going to be taken off a little bit. So he might not be on the wrong path.
Yeah,
They do seem to be a little spicy sometimes.
yeah, that's what I hear.
They look fun though because they're not very big, but they do look fun when they get spicy because they got that little hoggy nose on them. So
I
they're
know
like,
their face is so cute.
yeah, and they just come. They're like it's almost like I have a little Chiweenie, and then I have the wife's service dog, which is a boxer cur mix, and the Chiweenie is like
Okay.
no fear. Like she doesn't care how big the other dog is. It's just like what,
Yeah.
and it's like, it's like big dog, little dog mentality, but the snake is almost the same way. It's like now I'm bigger than you. But I guess it's kind of
Yeah.
like their defense. They don't really have much, so I guess that's their kind of little defense.
I wonder if they get more mellow if you handle them a lot.
They do get pretty, I don't want to say huge, but from what I've seen, some full grown ones, they get pretty nice size and pretty decent around. I mean, not huge, but when they get full size and full grown, they look even nicer because then their nose, you can see a lot more of it then, because they're bigger. They kind of, the front of their nose almost reminds me of a baboon viper, just without the horns.
Right? Good thing they don't have the horns.
If they had the horns, everybody would be wanting them. Trust me.
Right.
Everybody would want them.
So Stan, have you got any new collections?
That's why I got a blood.
What was that, Bobby?
Have you got any new additions to your collection lately?
I'm actually just about to pay off this girl here in a few minutes. I'm just waiting to hear back from him. So that'll be my new girl going to our DG boy that we got from Bomb. And then, I have a Hurricane Hypo 100% Het Rainbow coming to put in with my Rainbow project, which will totally increase it. No eggs, just gecko eggs so far. My geckos keep dropping eggs like it's like no problem, man. It's just like 27 days on clockwork and she's dropping eggs. Like boom, boom, 2 eggs. Boom, boom, 2 eggs.
Wow.
But I took the male away from her for a few weeks so she can build back up some weight and eat on her own, and she's not sharing a dish, and she can eat her own insects again by herself. And I don't want to, I mean, you can pair them up and get up to 10 clutches a year per female. So you can get up to 20 babies a year from them. So I just wanted her to build back up some more weight. I weighed her. She's still plenty of weight that I could pair her back up again. But my big boy Chino, I have to watch him because he's like a beast. So they're very aggressive when they breed. So he'll bite on her and try to hold her, and he's
almost double her size. So I want to get her back up some more weight because he's a little too aggressive on her, and I don't want her to get hurt. It's just one of
Yeah.
those things of how, I mean, the bearded dragons do the same thing. They're like, the bearded dragons are worse. The bearded dragons are like legitly bite off the female's toes and stuff. They're like crazy.
Oh wow.
So, I mean, I bought more when I went to Jacksonville again last weekend, of course, obviously, but breeder size. I'm just I want to be a little bit of diversity when we do start vending to have more than just balls on the table,
Yeah. What kind of leopard
Like
geckos are
ready to
those?
see out.
I got crested.
Oh,
Oh, she's got leopards. Oh, she got a ball out. Yeah, I do cresteds.
Hang on.
But I am going a little.
Yeah.
I am going to go a little different direction on the cresteds. I just don't want to. I don't want to say too
Wow.
much because there might be a little hate out there on it.
Doesn't focus. This is Cloud.
Back it up just a
This is
little
my
bit,
baby.
Jamie.
What is that one?
There you go.
He is pastel, lesser, yellow belly, spot nose, het clown.
Nice. Very nice.
That's a big
And the
boy.
cat needs to be up here too.
How
And
much
the
for the
cat's
cat?
like, I want to be in the picture.
Yeah, right?
I got $100 on Griff.
Griff is like, could I smell that snake?
What's up, Tito?
But he's from our first clutch in 2021, and he came out so white. He was beautiful. I fell in love with him right away. So he got held more than anybody else, and he's so tame.
You ever take him outside?
No, I'm scared to bring him outside.
Take him outside and put him in the grass for like good 5 minutes and let him actually get some natural vitamin D sunlight.
Can they
Me
get
too,
mites
outside.
by bringing them outside?
No, I would.
No,
I mean, if you was
no.
letting them roam around for a while, maybe, but just in the grass for 5 minutes, I highly doubt it.
No.
I mean, if you wanted to be safe, you could give them like a dish Dawn bath when you come in, dish soap bath, Dawn soap.
And for
Yep.
the little babies, I take,
I mean, you
you know,
don't even
my,
have to put them in the grass. You could just hold them in your hands.
Yeah.
and I've got a little snake like playpen where I take the little ones out under the
Yeah.
year, put them outside in the sun. I can't wait for it to get warm enough to do that. And so it's just
Right.
like one of those little dog carriers that have a lid on the top that you can zip up. I just put them in there. So they're not actually in the grass, but they can still get sun and move around. And
That's a good idea. We talked about getting a baby playpen just to put them in for like a playground.
you could get the pet ones, and then there's a
Okay.
zipper on the top. So it's
Yeah.
completely enclosed and you can't get out. And
And birds can't try to get them and all that other stuff.
Right? That would scare me.
The hawks.
and they make the pictures you can take in the natural light are just amazing.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
The birds down
He's
here, you
loving
gotta.
this. He's
You
loving
put a
this
snake in the
chair.
grass, you better be watching them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I'm
They're like the
scared they're
size
gonna
of mini
go, like,
dogs.
so fast.
Yeah, same here. We got a lot of red-tailed hawks.
Yeah,
Two
we got
sun on the
red
Yeah.
dogs, too.
You don't even see them coming.
That would terrify me.
There's this chameleon breeder in Southern California. This guy Don, he's a really nice guy. He's at all the big shows, West Coast and Midwest, and I used to breed chameleons, and so I made friends with him and would check in with him at the show. I'm not in the market to get back into that, but it's nice to see them and just discuss them and I went to a show last year, or was it year before last? And he had this parakeet, like a budgie, and I saw him after the show. I think it was like Anaheim. I went and got my car from a valet because I didn't have money on my card. I took all my money out of the bank for the show and for parking. You needed money on your card, and I was like, no. And I had to park at this hotel, and they had like a valet, and then you just pay them later, and you can pay them in cash. And so I went to go get my car after the show, and I see him there. They must have been staying at the hotel. Their car pulled up. They're unloading all the stuff left over from the show, and I'm chatting with them as I wait for my car. And and he has this little parakeet on his shoulder, and I'm like, oh, it's like trained. It's like a trained parakeet, and he let me hold him, and he's like, it was just the cutest little budgie ever, and I seen him at the last show at Pomona, and I was like, hey, where's your little bird? And he's like, oh man, well, recently I went to go visit my mom and pulled up and I got out of the car and I had him on my shoulder, and then just all of a sudden out of nowhere this hawk swoops down,
Oh,
grabs it off his shoulder. He's like, I felt something. I turn, I see this hawk flying away, and I was like, no. I had this bird for years.
That's so
It's
sad.
the cutest little bird. Oh, I loved it. And
Yeah, hawks are nasty. I used to be a big breeder of birds. I used to do birds before I got into the snakes. Here's one of my birds on my shoulder. I don't know if you can see it.
damn, Sonny. Let me get you pulled up. Here.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh wow, what is that?
That's a Rosella. They come from Australia. They're purple, green, red. They call
That's
this
very
one.
brown.
Yeah. I used to breed. I used to hand feed all my birds. Bring them everywhere I went. The concerts.
Pretty bird.
Now, Jason, aren't chameleons like a lot of upkeep? Like they're kind of more of an advanced.
I would say so. There's some that are easier than others. Like in the late 90s, early 2000s, veiled chameleons got really popular, and they're just so easy to breed compared to other chameleons. They hatch in about 5 months and a week or two, and they're just really hardy species. They live in the mountainous area of Yemen, and up there there's drastic temperature changes from seasons and just even from day and night. So the reason why they have like a big cask on their head, they have that like that big thing, like it's to like collect dew in the wild from all the mistiness on the mountain. And they just do really, really well in captivity generally. So if someone were to get a veiled chameleon and not have a lot of experience, they could learn pretty quick and do well. Um,
They
but
got
yeah,
different colors.
yeah, they're like green. They sometimes have like turquoise and aqua and can be like really pretty, have like yellows and blacks and stuff, but they tend to be just a standard, greenish chameleon.
I love the panthers. The panther chameleons are.
Yeah. Yeah, panthers are to me the prettiest. I used to breed those, and you can get different locales that some are just super blue, some are just rainbowy. Yeah, reds. Like, well, the first time I ever introduced, I don't recommend this, but I had a bunch of chameleons and I was raising them, and I had two males that had reached maturity, and I I I put them in the same cage for a little. I can't even remember the circumstance, but I had them together in a cage and was watching them, and they were so upset. They're very territorial, and they were so upset at each other that the the colors on them just went in waves. Like you would watch them and it was like you were on psychedelics. Like just red, yellow, orange, orange, red, yellow. And I was like, oh my God. After a few minutes of tripping out on that, I separated them, and they're very, very territorial. But they're very rewarding species, and when you hatch chameleons, it's a lot of fun. It takes a lot of patience. So panther chameleon eggs take at least 7 months. And
No shit.
sometimes they can go through little diapauses where like temperature and humidity is not quite perfect. And they'll just like in the wild, they'll just like press the pause button, and then they'll continue on. So it can sometimes take like 9 months to hatch panther chameleons. Yeah.
What do you got
Fun
here,
stuff.
Elias?
Ripping out that boa.
Morticia, my Central American boa,
Oh.
and she doesn't want to be still. No boa does.
Nope.
I wanted to pull out Jimmy tonight, but he's in shed, and I don't want to bother a boa in blue. And we're not pulling out Hades because he's the devil. He hates me still.
That's the name.
I want to jump on.
Nah, I've had so many paper cuts off Hades' little teeth. I'm done. But yeah, I want to breed balls, but I want to always keep boas, and I want to collect boas in different colors and stuff. And they're great for the educational shows and photo shoots that we do.
That one gets handled a lot.
Yeah, she was actually my very first boa that I've ever bought. And she's always been this chill, even as a baby. She was never nippy or scared or defensive.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Like, thank you. Like straight out the deli cup, just always been this chill.
Boas will let you know when they don't want to be messed with. They give you that old bump as you go to pick them up. They give you that
just
shrug,
like retics. Yep.
shrug your hand right off. I'm like, no, I don't want to be messed with. And if you keep attempting it, well, consequences may happen.
You get what you ask for,
yeah.
Yeah, no.
And she and I have a great relationship to where if she bumps me, then I know within 24 hours that means she's about to go in blue. Like it never fails. Right before she goes in shed, that's when she's ornery and don't want to be bothered. Like, leave me alone. And I'll be like, okay, that means you about to go in the shed. We good. I'm gonna leave you alone. But after that,
how big will they get?
Yeah, how big?
How big do they get?
My biggest boa, who's in shed right now, is 5.5 feet, but he's a male, so she could get maybe at least 7 to 8, probably.
Wow.
Probably, but the BCI stay small. They're not like the true red tails.
Are you gonna try to breed her?
No. I can't deal with. I get anxiety thinking of my ball python clutches that I want. I can't imagine coming home to like 20 or 30 of these in a enclosure. I will freak out. No, she's a pet only. Yeah, she's a pet only and model because my company, we're creative reptiles because we do photo shoot rentals and things like that. So she gets booked for those.
That's wonderful.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah. That's my baby. That's my Morticia. And I have a Wednesday coming soon. It's a Motley, real dark. And she's getting blacker and blacker as she sheds. I can't wait.
I don't think I ever had a rosy boa bump me. That's not what they do. They do this thing where I've never had one strike out at me really either. Like they will smell you a little bit. Even if you don't smell like rodents or anything in particular, and they'll just you'll know that they're like doing this thing where they're like smelling you, and then their nose touches you, and it kind of tilts, and they just slowly, calmly just open and bite you. It's really mellow. I find it funny.
A slow motion bite.
A slow motion bite, and it's very
anything bigger than me, I can't have. I don't know.
But I would rather have that than what my blood python does. My blood python, he does not. I mean, he will give you a warning, but sometimes if you move your hand too fast, it's a bullet. You won't even know you got bit. You just see red on your hands. Like, whoa. They are so fast. For a fat snake, short tails are fast when it comes to striking.
Yeah, that's what I hear. I've on and off been tempted to get a blood python because some carpets that Jeremy was talking about, like if you handle
Hmm.
a blood python a lot that has a naturally decent disposition, by the time it's a full grown, like big, large female,
They're
like
puppy
they're
dogs.
puppy dog tame. Like I've met some chill ones and they're very impressive when they get to that size. It's just
Yeah.
working through the younger ages and some never really grow out of it, but it would be pretty awesome. Now as I see people, coming back in the hobby, some people have been raising up their bloods for a couple years, a few years, and now they're getting ready to breed them, and that would be a lot of fun. And they lay more eggs too,
Yeah.
so it would be a cool experience. I've never had one before, but I think
You should do it. I advocate for them. I advocate for those little bullets because like mine, I love him so much, and he is taming down, and I can see the change in him as he's growing, and it's very rewarding.
yeah.
So I've only took one bite from him that drew blood. The rest of that, I went to Walmart, got those $10 work gloves from the men's section, and when he wants to strike, that's what he gets. That's what he gets, those gloves. But for the past couple of sessions, and when I clean his poop out, because they only poop every 6 months, he did not strike. So I feel like we're getting better and better.
Yeah, it's such an interesting quirk about them that, like, when they're born, sometimes they don't have their first poop for like 3 months or so. It's like,
Yeah.
what's going on in there?
That's
But
how, yep, that's
yeah,
how Avicii was. When he shed and pooped, I messaged the breeder. I said, "Oh my gosh, he shed for me." And the breeder was like, "Wow, because I haven't seen it yet." He was like, "He didn't do it for me."
yeah, it must have something to do with being in the wild and not wanting to throw scents out there too much. There's got to be
Probably.
a reason for it, because it's unusual.
Yeah, and their slow metabolism, like their body is not in a hurry at all to grow, to do anything. It's like, we'll get big when we get big.
Hmm.
We had a guest on one of the shows, Bubba from.
Bubba, you have my brother on there? That's his nickname.
Is it?
Yeah.
I can't remember his name, but he has it's a blood python, ball python cross.
Oh.
That was really interesting to see.
Yeah, they call them the angry balls. Or
I never seen one. Who's got it? That must be crazy.
I know Juggernaut does. I know he's bred a couple of them, but I've seen some in person before too. They are really dope. It's just it's just an obese ball python.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be neat to see. I heard that
No,
the fertility, like the hatch rate on those is like you can do it, but it's not very good. Like you'll maybe get a couple babies out of it.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. It's not meant for them to be together, but it is cool to look at.
so what you got to
I
breed the
don't.
male to the you got to breed a male to the female, right? You can't breed a
Yeah,
male.
either
Yeah, I
male
think
or
it's a
female.
male ball python to a female blood. I think that's how they've been doing it.
Mm.
Yeah.
It was Bubba from the Acorn Collection, Sammy.
Oh,
He was on our
yeah, I
show
forgot he has them too. Yeah.
I like to see a
several months
clown
ago.
like that. Imagine having a big clown.
Right,
No.
right. A big clown, or what's another one? Man, it's a bunch of morphs that would
Yeah.
be like a Batman,
Yeah.
a Batman blood.
Yeah, it's neat.
Yeah.
They'll take their gene mutation into the hybridizing, so you can come up with like, pastels and Mojaves and different stuff. That's kind of neat.
Mm. But they're doing it to everything. The dogs now, you buy these little small dogs, and you know.
Yeah, corgis. It's like a million different ways you can do a corgi. Husky corgi, poodle corgi, Dalmatian corgi.
Because my
There,
son, he breeds the little small toy bullies. They're real small, you know,
hmm.
little stocky legs.
Yeah,
Uh,
those bullies are nice. He's got some really nice ones, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Doesn't he like travel all over with those too?
So he goes everywhere. He drives everywhere. Like he was up in Texas about a month ago.
Wow.
And then 2 months ago, he was up in California at a show. He drove him and his buddies to get a big van, put all the dogs in there, and they drive straight through.
Delivering puppies.
He'll deliver dogs, or they go to shows and all that to show off the dogs and all that. So I think in April I'm going to New Jersey for a dog show. He wants me to bring some snakes and set up a booth right next to him. Maybe I could sell some cheap snakes for a lot of money because dog people don't know the prices on it.
Right? That's possible, Sammy.
Yeah, I gotta make that extra $100. A snake that goes for 200, now I go to a dog show, it's 300.
You just
Make
add
some
alcohol.
really pretty one.
When you add alcohol, it means more money involved.
Yeah.
I bet we've been looking at trying to start a new venue in Jacksonville. Me and Justin and maybe a couple other people. One, it's close to the airport, so people that come in, you don't have a far travel from an airport to the venue.
Right, that's nice.
There's a big, so there's two buildings. There's a building where the venue would be,
Yeah.
and there's an open courtyard.
Yeah.
And right next to the open courtyard is a brew house. And I think you can get the brew house open up at the same time because I've been to a couple venues there. The first venue I went to, they just had just the one venue building. The next time I went back to the same venue, they had the building and then they had the outside courtyard with a band playing and food, like food trucks.
Yeah.
And the last venue I went to, they had the venue, the courtyard with food trucks, a band playing, and then they had the brew house open too. And man, that place was just jam-packed, bro. Packed. But I just kind of feel like it adds a little more to it because they sell food, they sell soda. If you put a food truck in there, you got the beer, you got food. I know a bunch of people who could play music, so I'm sure if we want to throw a band out there, we could if we wanted. It just adds more to the venue. I think would bring in more people. If anybody knows, before Daytona, it used to be in Orlando. And when it was in Orlando, they used to get a lot of international traffic because it was that close to the airport. So people were coming in internationally and spending big money. When they moved up to Daytona, the first few years, from my understanding, I didn't go back then. It was still making good money, but not like it did, I guess, when it was in Orlando. Because, I know a few people that went to Orlando and they were dropping 50, 100K with one breeder. So,
wow, yeah, that's nice.
And you got to remember too, that's back in the late 90s, early 2000s. So, a pieball back then, I think was like 15, 20 grand.
Yeah.
So, saying 50 grand is a lot of money. Well, that could have been 2-3 animals back then.
Right.
So, but they were dropping a lot of money and just buying stuff and then leaving. Like, getting their VIP pass and buying what they needed on Friday. And
right.
Back on the plane by Saturday and headed back home. So by the time they get home on Monday, their animals are already there again.
Now, what time? When Daytona, what time you could go in if you're VIP? Like 9 o'clock?
On Friday?
Yeah.
Not 100%. I think it's something like that. 10, maybe. I don't think it's 9. I think it's like 10-ish, 11, maybe somewhere around there. You getting a VIP pass, Sammy?
I'm thinking about it because last year I went Friday and it was only like a half an hour less. He goes, "Oh, it's $100 to get in." I said, "Oh man, I'll wait till tomorrow." But
Well, the good thing about the VIP pass is one, you can go in Friday if you're already there. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can talk to breeders that you like, or who you want to talk to. If you want to purchase animals, you can too.
yeah,
But the good thing is, come Saturday, you ain't in that line in August standing outside in Florida for an hour and a half sweating your kahuntas off.
hell yeah, and I'm
So
bald
I'm
headed.
gonna
That's something
suggest
hit,
this:
man.
anybody that doesn't get a VIP
I can't.
pass, anybody that doesn't get a VIP pass that's going to Daytona, I suggest you get at the event by 8:30.
Yeah. Because last year when I got
Otherwise,
there,
you're down the building by 9:30.
yeah,
I can't do
I
that.
think it was like five. I think I was like 5 or 6 people away from the door. I'm like, shit, man. I'm dying out there because like I said, the sun hits off the head, and it it's like the floodgates opened up. Start sweating.
It must just be me. I mean, look at Sammy. Look at this, bro. You see that?
Yeah, I need some.
I just must be used to it, bro, because I'm standing out here going, man, why is everybody sweating? Like, what's going on?
I had no idea you had that much hair, Stan.
Yeah, it's a little long. I mean, it's not too long. It's a little long. I went out last weekend, and it's I just mind my business. I don't know anybody really. I don't never go out, so I decided, I'm gonna go over on beachside, have a couple drinks. I go over there, and I'm just mind my business. And this guy comes over. He's like, I can already tell. He's like, hey, well, the old drunken talk. And I'm like, oh boy. I'm like, I don't even have time for this, man. I'm not the guy, So he's like, my wife wants to talk to you. So I was like, oh boy, this isn't gonna be good. So I walk over there, and she's like, my friend wants to know, is that your real hair? And I was like, what are you talking about? Because I didn't have it in the ponytail. I just had my hat on with my hair out. And I was like, what are you talking about? Oh, you think it's one of those hats to have the hair stitched to the hat. I was like, no, it's not that. So I took my hat off, and they were like, oh, my God. I'm like, it's just hair. I mean, they're like, how do you deal with it? I was like, man, I've been dealing with this for 20-some years, man. I'm so used to it. It's just normal.
What's up, everybody?
What's
up? Turn your phone, Josh. Turn your phone.
It doesn't do it. I tried. It just puts me upside down sideways. See?
Oh, you got to go back into your. You got to go back in your settings.
Like for my phone or for StreamYard?
No, your phone, and then just hit
your phone.
Yeah, for your phone. For your phone, it's in your settings in your phone somewhere. It got botched up.
Yeah.
You got to put it back on auto rotate.
If I lose you guys, I'll be back. Give me a second.
All right.
Before I put him back, this is the full grown one. I thought he was in shed. He put me in a trick. He wasn't. But this is how big. This is how big the male is.
Yeah, he's chunky.
Yeah.
Hang on a second.
So yeah, this is Jimmy.
Jimmy Cocoa Pop.
So, named after Jimi Hendrix. But yeah, so the female would get a couple of feet longer than him.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
That thing is a monster. It's too big for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm 5'0", so when I lay him across the ground, he's definitely longer than me.
Oh hell yeah!
But yeah, I thought he was in shed, but nope. As soon as I put Morticia back, he came out and poked his head out. I said, "Oh, I'm pulling you out for the show."
He goes, "I want to be in the show too. Get me out of here."
He said, "What about me?"
Some camera time.
That's nice.
Very nice.
So what does he get, Elias? Like jumbo rats?
It depends on what my rodent breeder has available. So if she just have regular large rats, he'll get one every 2 weeks. But if she has the retired breeders or the jumbos, the real big one, he'll get once a month.
Yeah.
And they do him real good.
I can see.
Yeah. And he's actually 15 years old. He's the oldest animal in my collection.
Wow.
Yeah, he looks good.
He looks
And
young.
even though even though he's 15, he don't act like it. I was cleaning his enclosure the other day and I found sperm plugs that he shot out. I was like, "You're disgusting, and I don't have a female for you."
He's giving you a warning.
I know, right?
He's giving you the hint. He needs a female before he turns 16.
Exactly.
Jamie, number 2, somebody was in your chair. Did you know that? That someone's in your house right now?
Yeah, that was John. I had to go to the bathroom.
What does he like to keep and work with?
That was good, Jason. That was good.
I think his favorite is probably clown.
He works with ball pythons primarily.
Yeah, we're all part of the 3 of us. John, Jason, and Jamie are part of Morph Forge. So we all do ball pythons.
How many snakes you guys have?
Oh,
Still didn't work, man.
it varies all the time. I think we probably have right around 100 right now.
Nice.
Wow.
Now, are you breeding the snakes this year, or you just started?
Yep, we've got 1 clutch in the incubator.
Oh, nice.
And we've got 1 due to lay any day. And we just ultrasounded today and saw eggs in another one, so should be good.
Somebody said in the chat earlier that you had some nice potential on your incubator. What are the eggs from?
I don't even know what's in the incubator. Hold on, let me ask John. It's over at Jason's house. It's not at our house, so give me 1 second.
Make something up.
Well, from now on, now that I see the face with the names, whenever I see y'all in people's chats, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, JJJ."
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of just saying, "Hey, Morge Forge," "Hey, JJJ."
Yep.
They've been calling me Pink Panther. Hey, what's up, Pink Panther?
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen people call you that.
Yeah. So my last show, I bought a stuffed Pink Panther, put it on my table.
I saw that picture.
I got a shirt, with the ball python on it. I put it on him. It was chilling on.
So Sammy, we'll have to get a Daytona group pickup. Hashtag MIP.
Yeah.
Pink.
There you go. I'm bringing a lot of shirts, so my friend keeps on getting made.
We're gonna need a big room for that picture. We're gonna need a big room for that picture.
The last
you gonna
show
come to the Airbnb, Sammy?
Yeah, you guys
you
invite
come hang out with us fellas.
Yeah.
Well, of course you're invited. Now, come on.
You know what it is? I go with my friend John. He's my traveling agent. So I tell him where I want to go. I give him my credit card. I said book the hotel and the flights. He gets the car. He brings me to the shows. He drops me off and he goes to the casino.
What casino is he going to in Florida? Damn, he got to take a ride for that.
No, we went to one like maybe half hour away. It was like a small casino. They had like $5 tables. It was like maybe a half hour, 45 minutes away.
I was saying, I know if he goes to Tampa, he got a nice casino over in Tampa.
He'll find him. He'll find him.
I'm obviously cell phone illiterate. I can't figure it out. I went through all the settings, screen display, all that crap. Camera
Isn't it
settings.
like that little rotation icon?
Yeah, the rotation. You got to hit that. Let me see if I can find it on my phone.
I have an Apple. I have an Apple phone.
And
oh, my son ain't here. I don't know
nothing
Apple.
about Apple.
Yeah, I got an Apple too. So see this settings right here?
Hang on, let me pull you up.
Oh, okay, it's on the pull down menu, not in the actual.
Yeah,
phone.
yeah. So you see this? Oh shit! You see that circle right there with the arrow? See that circle right there? Whoop. That one right there.
No, that's not on mine.
No.
I know nothing about Apple phones.
Nope.
Yeah, so if you hit that, that'll make it turn the other way.
Let's see.
It's called a portrait.
Hey,
Hey, that's what this
Hey.
Look at that. Teamwork makes the dream work, guys. That's hilarious.
What do you got
Hey
there,
y'all,
Jamie?
I appreciate everybody for allowing me to join the party, but I gotta hop off.
Absolutely. Have a good evening.
It's nice
You
meeting you,
too. I'll
Elias.
catch y'all next Saturday. Nice
All
meeting
right.
y'all.
You have a good
You
one.
too.
I'll see you Tuesday, Elias. You know I'll be in chat.
Okay. Of course.
Dan,
Y'all have a good one.
You
you
too.
gotta hit me up with your because you went live yesterday, right? On Thursday.
Yeah.
What do you got there, Jamie?
Oh, this is I brought my education animal out. So he's not a breeder. He was born with a birth defect that caused him to have a little wobble. If you could see, his head's misshapen right there.
Mhm.
And it gives him a little wobble. So his name is Harvey Dent. But he's my education animal. He's the one I bring out. He's my pet, my buddy. We
You
hang
pick
out a
on
lot.
him and give him a name like that because of his little dent on his head.
I'll be right back.
Jamie.
He came to me with the name Mr. Wobbles, so we call him that mostly, but his real name is Harvey Dent.
Have you ever tried doing water treatments with him? Have you ever tried that, Jamie?
What's that?
Have you ever tried doing water treatments?
No. What's that?
What's that?
All right, so I got in a hypo one time that got left at the airport. And when I got him out of the bag, when I opened up the bag, I honestly thought he was already dead in the bag because that's what it smelled like. And I pulled him out, and he had such a corkscrew wobble. It was like insane. Now, mind you, he's 100% hypo male. No anything else in him whatsoever.
Right.
So I get a hold of the breeder, and I was already in contact with the breeder, and I had already seen the animal. Like, he had nothing.
Right.
And since he got left in the airport and was over 100 degrees, I think that's what kind of did it. So,
oh, yeah, probably.
The breeder's like, well, you can send them back, and I'll replace your money or give you another one. Whatever you want to do, you let me know. So I said, let me work with him a little bit, see what I can do. So what I started doing was like every few days is I would just put him in warm water and leave him in there until the water like started to cool down to almost room temperature. And then I would take him out and I would just leave him be, and then I'd feed him. And then a few days later, I'd do the same thing again. And I kid you not, if I take that snake out, well, I don't have him here with me. He's at the other place, but he has zero wobble.
Oh, that's wonderful. This guy came out of the egg like this. I know the breeder too, and I got his two sisters, and they're absolutely fine. So it wasn't an incubator issue. There was no problems with the incubator. He just came out a little funky.
But he eats fine, I bet, right?
He eats great, and he's the sweetest. He's super sweet. He's never struck me. He's accidentally bit himself once in feeding, but only one time. And so we're just really careful when we feed him now. But he's great. So yeah. He's going to hang out here with us forever and just not breed.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
What you got there, Josh? Clown?
This is a fire red stripe yellow belly leopard clown.
Nice.
Okay, I'll take it.
He must be for sale because he didn't say nothing.
Sammy, you know my theory on that, bro. Everything's for sale. It just has
Everything's got a price. Everything's got a price.
What kind of price you looking at? Is that a female or male?
This is a female that I produced personally last year.
Oh, yeah? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
What's the price?
Oh. I should have hopefully some red stripe yellow belly lace combos this year.
Yeah, I got a red stripe.
Yellow belly lace.
Male.
Yeah, they should be. Well, I mean, I'm breeding the red stripe firefly yellow belly het clown to the lace yellow belly clown or lace yellow belly het clown, and then I'm breeding the lace yellow belly het clown to a pastel extreme gene clown female.
So we got to do some training.
Maybe an asphalt OD, but I haven't made my mind up on the asphalt OD female, the asphalt OD clown.
So when you have babies and I have babies, we got to trade because I got a red striped leopard yellow belly clown going to an orange female. She's a clown. Orange dream fire NC clown.
This guy could be available. He's a pastel cinnamon super gravel.
Clown?
No, it's a super gravel. Pastel cinnamon super gravel.
Yeah, he's pretty. Do you have a breeder male pastel freeway?
No, not pastel. I have a breeder male freeway. I mean, he's 700 and something odd grams.
That's nice. I like the yellow on it.
Mm. That's really
This
nice.
is the RK line though. So it gives you all the nice coppers and golds and stuff versus that yellow, and it keeps a lot of pattern. It's just a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
nice.
he looks
That's
good.
clean.
I'm getting a freeway female. I paid her off a while back from Steve's Morphs.
Yeah, he lives about 15 minutes from me.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Everyone says such wonderful things about him.
Show me that snake that I bought.
All right, hold on a second.
Now since you got the camera really
I keep
big.
forgetting, Josh. You're down here in Florida too, right?
Yeah, this is the pastel RK freeway.
Yeah, I need one of those for the highway girl.
Everything's got a price.
I like pastel highways. They're pretty little snakes, and I'd be so happy if I could make a couple this year. And it just seemed like a good way to do that would
There you go,
would be
Samsy. There you go,
a
Sammy.
pastel freeway.
Nice.
Breaking out that calico.
Yeah. Another couple weeks, he'll be coming
here.
here.
Is that just a ringer, Josh, or is that a pied, calico pied?
This is a RK asphalt pied.
RK?
Yeah, Reptile Creations line of asphalt.
Okay.
It's just a darker line. A lot of pattern sticks to it. Like, I mean,
yeah, I like that. It looks
I've
nice.
seen some stranger clowns or some stranger pieds that ain't this nice. You know what I mean? Like it really hangs in there and darkens that dorsal. Fucking, it's nice.
Yeah, I like the striping.
It's the best asphalt if you ask me.
No, what is it? I forgot what male, female. Male.
This is a female, and she's probably 350 grams or so.
She's a big girl.
Yeah,
that's good.
Where are you at in Florida, Josh?
I'm near Brooksville. Just west of Brooksville. I'm east of Orlando, west of Brooksville, kind of right in the dead center of the state. Small town called Ridge Manor.
You going to Kissimmee show next month?
I might. I haven't made up my mind yet on it.
Let me know. Hit me up. I'm going.
Are you?
Oh yeah.
Next month. What's next month? May?
April.
Here's
April. Okay.
This one's chocolate sable, 100% het clown.
Oh, that's nice.
I like that chocolate.
Yeah.
Male or female?
This is a female.
You produce that one?
Yeah. I got some more sable het clown stuff coming this season, hopefully. Here's a bigger freeway girl.
That's nice.
The RK asphalt.
No joke.
Cool.
I like the patterns on that.
Yeah, it leaves a lot of the side. It doesn't fucking blow it out like a lot of the other freeway, a lot of the other asphalt does.
No jumping, boy.
She's probably 600-700 grams. She's a pretty good sized girl. I'm not a small guy. She might be 800-900 grams.
Yeah, that's really nice.
I'll see if I can get this other one out without getting bit. He's kind of a douche pickle, but he's already hissing and fucking hopping and shit. He's a little dirty, but there's a highway paradox pied. See the highway?
Yep.
He's really cool. A lot of light colors.
There he is.
Chino, it's okay, buddy.
Yeah.
Clown stuff. Here's a chocolate pastel. Clown.
Male or female?
This is a male. He's got the dopest head stamp in the game.
Yeah,
If he'll hold
nice.
still. It's like a perfect alien. It's like a perfect alien head. Look at that, bro. Quit moving.
That's
Did you
wicked
see
looking.
that? Whoops.
Yeah, but he's a cool dude too.
Yeah, that's nice.
Black Peter Clown, double het ultra male hypo. Not very good with this camera thing. Let's see. This way. What else we got here? Yeah, we're talking about Hurricane. Here's some nice Hurricane. This is off of my Super Hurricane Lesser Hypo. So this one I believe is Black Pastel Hurricane 100% het hypo.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah. I should have some Hypo Cypress Hurricane combos this year. Maybe some Hypo Cypress Black Pastel Hypo stuff with Hurricane. Depending on what route I go. Here's just a really super clean ass Black Pastel.
It's just a black pastel.
Yeah, this is Black Pastel, 100% het pied, but it's just super clean. It's just super clean and dark. Super tracked. Look at those tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Then, of course, my personal project, Mysterio.
That's pretty.
That is pretty.
I've heard you talk about your gene. I don't know that I've seen it yet.
This is like the single gene with pastel, but
the banding, yeah, that's nice.
And what is that?
This is my Dinker gene that I've been working with for about 6 years now. That's just like the single gene form with pastel.
Uh-huh.
Is there a super?
Yeah, I've got supers.
How's it changed it? What's it change up the pattern?
It takes all the pattern away pretty much and just changes it to a dorsal stripe.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it's very pattern reducing.
Huh.
Yeah, I like that one. That was pretty.
I like the banding on it, so it's sad to see it go without
I mean,
seeing it.
you still kind of get like those little belly shooters around the bottom, but like it takes a lot of it takes all the side loops out of the aliens, and you kind of just get like vertical black lines with a black back pattern. That's very reduced.
Where are you going, boy?
That's the super form?
No, this is blackhead.
Oh, that's blackhead. Yeah. Okay.
This is blackhead. Double het hypopied.
Nice.
Well, you guys, I gotta go. My phone is dying. I plug it into this mic and it just drains it.
It's
like
StreamYard, bro. StreamYard just wrecks it. I got like 45 minutes on
81%.
full charge.
Yep.
It's crazy, but I'll figure out a dedicated power source at some point. But, it was fun hanging out with you guys and meeting Jamie number 2.
Thank you. Have a good night.
I got like
And
3 of these.
Have a good night,
double head.
Jason.
yeah, you have a good one, Bobby, Josh, everybody, Stan.
You too, Jason.
Jason,
I'll
later,
see you
bro.
guys soon.
Bye,
I have
Jason.
3 of these double head
Bye.
hypo
See
pie
ya.
females available. They're just normally stuff. But double head hypopides.
That's nice. I don't have hypo in my collection yet at all.
I got lots of it. We got lots of it coming this season. I kind of go in waves. Like last year, I went with a lot of like pied and clown stuff. This year, I'm doing a lot more like hypo and G-stripey stuff. So, and then I got to like tie them all together over the next couple years. So
Yeah.
It's a process building a project. It is. So, but oh, you're all dry and in shed.
It's just the beginning for me, but it's super fun. It definitely gives me something to occupy my mind. I need something. It's always like a little hamster constantly runs up there, and I need something to have it focus, or I'm all over the place.
Right.
Aw, cute.
Super cute.
That's my big boy.
He is a big
Pretty
boy.
chill. Usually they're hopping around trying to get away. And
No, he doesn't really go too far. Usually, if I put him on my hat, he sat on my hat the other night for like 2 hours. Nobody even knew he was there until he peeked over my headphones.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's just like super, super chill. He loves to be out. As soon as I open up his enclosure, he's like, "Hey, time to come out."
Every time
He'll
I go
eat right
past,
out of my hand. He'll just sit there and lap up his food right out of my hand.
that's amazing. Every time I go past the Cracker Gecko people, they always have one out. It's just hanging out. They don't run or jump. It's always just chill. They hand them out to people.
They do when they're smaller. They'll run around. But when they get a little bigger, they seem to chill right out. The gargoyle geckos, on the other hand, those things just jump, 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 jump.
Yeah.
I have another male that I got in the auction in Tampa when I went. And I'm trying to work with him, but I got to go hand over hand like this because he just keeps jumping from hand to hand. So I do it until he gets tired, and then he'll mellow out a little bit. But as soon as I get him back to his enclosure, he's like home, and he's just right in it.
He's ready.
But yeah,
I
he's
wish my
super
leopard
chill.
gecko would sit that well.
Oh, but legitly, he'll just go, "How don't you know? You to go on there, buddy?" He'll just go up there, and he'll just hang out, and he don't care.
Aw,
Yeah, he's
that's
cool.
so nice.
Yeah, he just rocks it. He's licking his tongue, so I know he's getting hungry. He's like, "Come on, man, I'm ready to eat." That's how I can usually tell. I mean, I feed them every day, but their food kind of dries up a little quick because it's kind of like a baby food when you make it, but then the next day it dries
Lay back
up.
on me.
yeah, let's have
We're
one.
back on the
Here's a
turtle
good
man.
break. Got you.
Right. I had to come out for a cigarette break. Sorry.
Got you.
Bad
You
habit.
have now, Jamie.
Oh, so this is just, I got this one. It's a jean that I don't see a whole lot, but she's just a satin spot nose, but I like the color that satin does. So it'd be fun to play around with
Oh,
her
yeah.
when she gets bigger. But I like her. She's just satin spot nose.
It'd probably look real nice in hypo form.
Yeah.
Sure.
She's pretty.
Like
She's
a
one of my newer
hypo
ones. We're just
satin.
getting her out.
Pretty dope.
Interesting head stamp for just a.
Yeah, it almost looks like Fire-esque, don't it? Oh, it's.
Oh,
all-
sorry. She does have fire in her too. Sorry. Satin
Okay.
fire spot nose. Yeah. Where'd your head go?
Nice. She's a female.
Yes.
We'll have you plug it into a clown.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really pretty.
She's still real
She
little,
is.
so I probably don't even have the male that I would plug in with her yet.
How
I'll
many
probably
snakes
wait.
do you have, Jamie?
What's that?
How many snakes do you have?
27. So we're
Okay.
just starting.
I would put a hypo clown to it. Hopefully get a copy. Hopefully get a copy of what you got there with a hypo clown hit, because I think the hypo fire satin spot nose clown would probably be pretty nice.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially if that head stamp kind of like played into the clown head stamp too. It's got a really cool head stamp.
It is. Her head stamp is really neat. I do have a Puerto Rico snake that I got from Green Dragon Brokers, but he got it from Elite Morphs. You want to see her?
Sure.
Okay. Hang
on. You said a Puerto Rican snake?
Yeah.
Gotta see that.
Sammy got excited. He heard that. He's like, "What?"
Oh.
I think it's just a python that came from Puerto Rico. Sammy, don't get too excited. It's not like it's going to eat rice and beans instead of rats.
He's a banana blade head clown.
Banana blade head clown?
Yeah.
Nice.
And her colors for the banana are just different than any other banana. It's more orange.
Yeah. She got bigger torso. The spots on her are bigger.
And this is really purple.
Yeah, I love banana.
So this is the prettiest. I mean, she is getting spots, unfortunately. She's going to have spots. Yeah. But she is probably the prettiest banana I've seen.
Now, her name is Puerto Rican or Puerto Rico? Snake?
She's from Elite Morphs.
She named it Corozelle.
But her name is Isabella.
Okay.
Cute.
We still have enough where I name all my snakes. So they all have a name. That last one I just had out was Esmeralda.
I got a nice violet candy.
But like, let me show you the difference between her and just a banana clown. Hang on.
Hey everybody, I'm gonna jump off here. I gotta run my dogs out. He's getting all antsy and the pantsy over here.
All right, Stan. All right, man. Have a good rest of your evening.
Yeah, you guys too. Jamie, it was good seeing you guys. And Bobby, tell Holly I said later. Sammy, I'll talk to you soon, my friend.
Yeah, call me because I Thursday I looked for you guys. Go find the link.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll hit you up.
Hit me up tomorrow in the afternoon.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, man. Take care.
All right, everybody, have a good night.
You too.
Thanks, guys.
So this is a banana clown that I got from Green Dragon Brokers.
Nice. I like that orange.
And she is so much. Her colors are just so much more.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, this one's pretty, but it's just completely different color.
The one you got on your left hand, the orange I got
this one?
I got a banana calico. He's got a lot of orange and purple and yellow and white.
Yeah, she's a banana clown, and this is the banana blade head clown.
Yeah, I'm breeding a banana hypo Mojave to a Tofino.
Right, Tofino.
Toffee, yeah. My granddaughter's snake, so I bought it for her. So this year I'm breeding it.
Cool.
Maybe get some hypo coffee. That's nice. Those snakes will sell faster in the show than anything else. You know, the colors, the brights.
Right.
Oh yeah, I love bananas.
Yeah.
I gotta be careful on how many bananas I get because I could end up with all bananas. That's why.
If that's your lane, I mean.
Yeah, just my Stan just left. I didn't realize he was in the rainbow. I love the look of the rainbows because it's like just a high-end banana. That's like the same color palette. I'd like to see one in person. I haven't seen one in person yet.
I'm sending Holly a banana, orange dream, GX, yellow belly head pie.
Nice. I wish.
What's up, Chris?
I have the one girl pebbles that I got from Tom Barnhart's my super Barnhart black pastel banana girl, but she's in shed or else I'd pull her out.
I'm sending her the male and the female.
That's awesome.
All right, let me see.
Oh, what you got there, Sammy?
No, I don't have none. Just my hand.
No, I didn't ask what you had for sale. I was just,
You want to show off some snakes?
I could show you something that ain't a snake.
What you got? Little puppy?
No, it's a tortoise.
Oh, tortoise.
Let me switch camera. Well, how
Oh,
do I
and
switch?
I could go grab a baby chicken. We just got new chicks today.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. Now, was that a box turtle?
No, this is a calico leopard tortoise.
Tortoise. Oh, they get big. Oh, that's.
They get like a little bigger than a football.
Oh, okay, that's not that bad.
They're lifetime commitments. They're like 78, 80 years. You know what I mean? They live a long time.
Yeah.
But they're cool. These ones get like the cool pyramided shells.
Yeah, I like that.
And a lot of the white, it gets like that bumpy, real textured shell. This is Buddy. He's a good boy. He's inside. It's still kind of cool in the morning time, so we've been bringing him in at night into his little temporary tank inside because it's still like, 60 degrees, 59 degrees in the morning.
Shit. The morning here is like maybe 20, 30 degrees.
Yeah, we don't never see that.
No. I mean, today I can't complain. They got up to like 55 today.
Right.
I think we started at 59 this morning and it got to 68. They're talking about possibly having some cold weather this next week, and I'm just like, I'm over it. Down. Oh wow, that's cool looking.
Yeah. This is a Super Mac albino leopard gecko. If I can figure out how to hold this fucking camera right. There we go.
He's cool.
Yeah, she's neat.
How many different species do you have?
I've got leopard geckos. I've got a couple rat snakes. I've got a tortoise. I've got three turtles.
Nice.
I've got two hypomelanistic soft shells. I've got an albino red ear slider, tortoise, 2 leopard geckos, 108. Wait, no, I bought 3 the other day. 111 ball pythons. And then a couple rat snakes. Here's my other leopard. Oh.
Soft shells aren't those kind of?
If you catch me during the day, I'll take you out to the snake room and show you adult stuff. But
Oh, you got more than one snake room?
well, I got like whatever you want to call like hatchling and quarantine type stuff in my house, the smaller stuff. But like all the adults are out in the ball python room outside. I got a 12 by 24 insulated shed that's got power and lights and everything in it. See, shit like that. It's where most of them stay. I brought the few inside. I have my quarantine rack inside always, so it's not in the room. But
Yeah.
brought a lot of the hatchlings in kind of last season, it's just so I could give them more attention and touch them more and tame them down more and stuff like that. Because some of my adults are spicy.
Hey, Kevin, what's going on? Long time no see.
But
We got a few.
They spend at least 45 days inside, sometimes longer, depending, before they even might get considered going out. Especially depending on who I got them from.
Yep. Oh. We still got snakes to clean, and I think we're going to do some pairings tonight. So,
right.
Got anything else? We're going to call it a night.
All right.
Hello? Girl, let me tell you what happened. You on speakerphone.
Right.
Yes or no?
You can take me out.
Thanks for coming on and hanging out with us. And
Yo, Josh, I'll check you out.
what's that?
I said I'll check you guys out Saturday, or I'll holler at you guys during the week.
Wednesday and Saturday.
Yep. For sure.
All right, man.
All right, brother.
Everyone have a good evening. Thanks for coming on, and we'll see y'all Wednesday or Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a good night.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Is he going to put us back on if we can say bye to everybody?
Yeah, we can go backstage for a few.